Yep, Morgan, that's right. The president signed 5 executive orders here at the White House just a few moments ago. And we're getting the details now on this cryptocurrency-related executive order that he signed, which establishes a working group at the White House led by David Sachs to look at cryptocurrency policy to stop what they call regulatory overreach on cryptocurrency. One important point here, because there's some question about whether the president would go ahead and establish some kind of strategic reserve fund of cryptocurrency. This executive order does not do that. What they say specifically here is that the working group will be tasked with developing a federal regulatory framework governing digital assets, including stablecoins, and evaluating the creation of a strategic national digital assets stockpile. So the word evaluating there is doing a lot of work. Basically, that means this working group is going to take a look at it and maybe make some recommendations down the line. So, no concrete movement in that direction. You might get a sense that this kind of opens the door a little bit from this White House to take a stronger look at that than certainly the previous White House would have done last week. But there you go on cryptocurrency. Also, the president was asked by reporters in the Oval Office whether it bothers him or not that Elon Musk came out and criticized the deal he announced at the White House earlier this week between Oracle, OpenAI, and SoftBank to do hundreds of billions of dollars worth of investment in AI data centers here in the United States. Elon Musk tweeted that the group simply didn't have the money to do what they said they would do. Sam Altman, the founder of AI, a longtime rival of Elon Musk, they've had a tense relationship over the years. Altman obviously was in the room earlier this week. Elon critical of that, Altman firing back on social. The president was asked about all of that just now, and here's what he said.
No, it doesn't. He hates one of the people in the deals.
Have you spoken to him since then?
No. I've spoken to Elon, but I've spoken to all of them, actually. No, the people in the deal are very, very smart people. But Elon, one of the people he happens to hate, but I have certain hatreds of people, too.
So the president there saying one of the people, not naming Sam Altman, presumably that's who he's talking about, that Elon hates. The president saying he can relate to that because, he hates people too. Another point the president made is on interest rates. The president was in Davos, speaking to an audience in Davos earlier today, said that he's going to demand that interest rates come down. In this outing with the press this afternoon, the president said that he feels he knows interest rates better than the folks at the Fed, and he does expect the Fed to respond to what he says in terms of demanding lower interest rates. We'll see if the Fed responds to that. I wouldn't imagine that they will. Jay Powell has said that he's holding on to the job. When he was asked whether there was any indication that he would resign in the face of an incoming Trump administration, Powell said that's not under the law. So presumably this is the White House here in the person of Donald Trump sending a signal down the street to the Federal Reserve that they want rates to come down. We'll see if it has any effect, guys. Back over to you.